London did it, New York did it, and now San Francisco's doing it. Sort of. For a week, the heart of the city is going car-free, turning into a pedestrian's paradise. One catch though, it's for the Super Bowl, and it's neat if you can reach it. Traffic in San Francisco is already a nightmare, and now the big game is bringing in a lot more people, like 1 million more people. San Francisco says it'll ease the horror, with pedestrian and cyclist detours, extra subway service, and rerouted buses.
But we're not going to take the city's word for it. Instead, we're going to put them to the test.
Here's the game. Get from San Francisco City Hall to Super Bowl City as fast as possible. The contestants, public transit, car service, and bike.
So normally San Francisco runs streetcars down this line. Because everything's all screwed up down by the Embarcadero, they're running buses instead. I'm not entirely sure where this goes, actually.
It was headed for Super Bowl City, and at $2.25 a trip, it's almost a steal. But it didn't take us exactly where we wanted to go.
Because basically all of this is now dedicated to Super Bowl City, we stopped right here at Main Street, which means that if we want to get the rest of the way, we've got to do it on foot. Bummer.
Accessing the fanfare by foot is tricky too, with only 2 access points and loads of security.
Which means it's time for round 2, the San Francisco taxi.
So yeah, an Uber. It's cushy, but it's pricey, about 10 times the cost of the bus. It's slower too, over 25 minutes. But it did drop us right at Super Bowl City's doorstep. Last approach, bikes. We use the city's bike share system. 7-speed commuters available all over downtown, just $9 for a 24-hour pass. But again, unlike a real pedestrian center, Super Bowl City doesn't allow bikes to get into or across it. At least the bike station was close to the entrance of Sports Ball Town.
I have to say, the bike is almost certainly the best way to go. The city could have mapped better alternate routes that didn't include some of San Francisco's more famous hills, but overall, this is the way to do it.
Super Bowl City gives us a glimpse of a future San Francisco, where public spaces are designed for people, not just cars. But most pedestrian zones are easily accessed, and they don't place 4 blocks of a major city on lockdown.
The bottom line is, if you want to create a space like Super Bowl City that's pedestrian-friendly, civic-minded, altogether a nice place to be without cars or buses getting in your way, cities need to more fundamentally rethink how people move around.